Me as a child wanting to get the heck out of childhood. Upgrade. Working full-time, rent, bills, car insurance, road tax, national insurance, managing multiple credit cards. Only 2 days a week off work. Go back. Mosquitoes when they suck the blood of kids who eat Lunchables. A cat. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. Curiosity. When the apocalypse arrives, but it's not your problem yet. When you realize that we are closer to 2030 than we are to 2017. Her. I bet he's thinking about other girls. Him. Why does water taste better when you drink it from a glass and not a mug? Stephen Hawking reincarnated as a chair. How it feels to unlock the buttons on your calculator as you progress in school. When you finish wiping but your stomach starts rumbling. That one coworker who always complains about work, and it's the laziest employee. Friend. I only believe what I see. Me. Do you believe in oxygen then? Friend. Good question. Me about to watch a full-length video after scrolling for 2 hours. Me 30 seconds in. Me looking at a pile of laundry I need to fold. Me doing my homework at 1 a.m. because I thought it would only take 15 mins. When the goth girl locks the door as soon as you try to lie about knowing who any of those bands are. New car owners complaining about not having physical buttons. Me enjoying my 10-plus-year-old used car that has lots of physical buttons. Me turning on my internet for 1 second. The stupid mobile game that I'm playing. It's ads time. Money is not important. A lot of money is important. And 100 million is not enough. Me every time I see Rowan Atkinson in non-Mr. Bean movies be like, when you get so stoned that the smoke starts revealing your destiny, you ask your crush what her favorite dinosaur is. She says pterodactyl. You find the perfect template for the meme you imagined. There are no blank versions of it. YouTube doesn't recommend you videos longer than 5 mins anymore. YouTube doesn't recommend you videos longer than 5 mins anymore. When you know you messed up so you try acting innocent to get out of it, don't you love me? Go to sleep because it's midnight and you're sleepy. A 3-hour gaming session, me, every night. Saul Goodman if he was Diddy's lawyer. I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's about to play the race card. But no, I'm about to play the whole deck. When I turn on the classic rock station expecting it to be Led Zeppelin, but instead it's Linkin Park, Trainer. Me thinking about quitting at break or waiting until first paycheck. It's the middle of the night and your brain hamster won't get off its wheel. When someone finally gives in and watches a quality anime for the first time. My God, I get it. I tell my mom about Diddy. She went to his party 10 years ago. My little brother is 10. Me. Enters room for an important purpose. The room. Society if that one guy never joined the friend group. Focusing on real life. Focusing on imaginary storylines that you created as a maladaptive daydreamer. When I open a pack of chewing gum in class, my friends. Person who invented pop-up ads. Satan. Well, I just want to say that I'm a huge fan. The guy in CrowdStrike that approved the update that broke the internet. Chuckles. I'm in danger. Monday. Enjoying weekend. What people think working in science is like. What it's actually like. Trying to remember what sleep was like before cell phones with internet access became popular. Someone trying to insult or verbally hurt me. Having had zero positive interaction with anyone of their own initiative for 5+ years. Most of my friends. Getting married, having kids, fighting capitalism. Me. The sun is high and so am I. Me and the boys when a mobile game is gonna have a soft launch. Delta. United. An AA grounding flights globally. Intern making a small last-minute Cody change to an antivirus update. When you realize that the fidget spinner trend happened almost a decade ago. Trying not to yell out bullshit after my teacher said my class was the worst class she has taught in her 15 years of teaching. IT staff everywhere tonight after recovering from the CrowdStrike incident. Explicit sexual content on YouTube. YouTube moderators about to remove it. For educational purposes only. Boss, would you like to leave early today? Me. Always. Family. You're in your 30s, you should really start thinking about making a Me. Shut. When you see stray animals having sex on the way home, and you still can't lose your virginity, why God, why? Why do billionaires care if they lose all their money? They'll just pull themselves up by their bootstraps and make it all back with their unbelievable work ethic. Plus, if they're poor, all the money will trickle back down to them, making them rich again. You meet a girl. She actually talks to you. She's really nice. Possible girlfriend, holy shit. She has the same name as your sister. Me trying to watch the YouTube video and Subway Surfers gameplay at the same time. Women after makeup, hair, and beauty products. Guys after using the same bar of soap they used on their ass and face. Me after trying to resurrect a dead meme from the last decade. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Me walking back to my car after being forced to use a public bathroom. Cheer up, you only need to work tomorrow and 45 more years. Taxing billionaires 35%. Taxing lottery winners 35%. War Thunder players realizing how many classified military documents they'll have access to if World War III starts and they all get drafted. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Shoes kids want today. Shoes I wanted as a kid. Me replying to her constantly, and she replying to me after 5 hours with "oh." Me looking at my boss when he complains about his new car having uncomfortable seats while I have to wake up at 4 just to catch a train to be at work at 6. All metal slug be like, "Your character. The enemy you must face." When you sit down hearing glass break and remember you were using a thermometer. Sir, Florida man has finally figured out that Tesla chargers are undefended, easily broken into, and contain $80 of copper. Divorce lawyers when they see a couple arguing in public. Psychologist, all dreams have a meaning. My dreams. Where are my pants? Oh my god, Tyler is so hot. Tyler. You find a new interesting looking show and start to watch it. It becomes horrible after a few episodes. Extroverts. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? Introverts. When she came, but her eyes didn't glow. Me whenever I'm trying to ask or talk about something funny to my parents. Therapist. You can change that negative thought. Me. But that's the truth. You can't change the truth. The therapist. My nan. You're so handsome. The ladies will line up just to date you. My dating experience? People who wash their hands after pissing. People who wash their hands before and after pissing. People that don't wash at all. Learning English with textbooks. Learning English with Reddit. Me. The poster looks good. Let's watch the trailer. Now I know the full plot. 6 a.m. after pulling an all-nighter. 11 a.m. When you pressure your underlings to push out an update and it ends up causing a global outage. When you come back to work on Monday. Hey, how was your 48-hour break? What I still feel was 5 years ago. What actually was 5 years ago. IT staff when asked to volunteer their weekend to recover from CrowdStrike. Apply brakes, attempt to avoid crash, and ultimately fail. People in dashcam footages. Humans. No, AI is going to take over humanity. Yes, it is going to end us all one day. Also humans. Hey bro, this AI is only 2,000 times smarter than humans. Shall I make it more smarter? Yes. Twitter after MrBeast solves every cancer ever. Fuck it. Get the shovel at her. The what?